right. Are we live? I think we're live. Checking on my phone now. Audio check. Sounds good. All right. Hello, and welcome everyone to another RPG Afternoons. I am your host, Lord Orfeo. And as you can see, we are continuing with more Xenogears. But before we dive in, as usual, we shall go through the opening announcements, and then I'll tell you where we're at in the game, and then we'll jump in. So, I am your host, Lord Orfeo, and I stream 5 days a week, and I stream a little something different for each and every day of the week. I know that not every person likes every game or game genre, and so I try to vary my content to appeal to a more varied audience. Also, doing that helps to prevent me from getting burned out on any one game or game genre, and so it is a win-win. Uh, so I've developed various stream themes throughout the week, and let me go through those, tell you what they are, and if any of those interest you, then feel free to drop me a follow and attend one of those days. So on Mondays, we have Monday Marvels, and for Monday Marvels, we can stream any game from any genre, but no horror, no role-playing games. Those game genres have their own days set aside specifically for them. Um, Also, the game we stream on Mondays cannot be part of a series. It must be a one off. No sequels, no prequels. Um, Tuesdays, I take the day off. That is like a personal me day. Wednesdays, in the Discord, we have a Discord. We have anime afternoons. So if you like anime, join then. We screen through 2 episodes of a given series. And then afterwards on Twitch, we have our weekly Just Chatting stream, community chat, and gaming news, during which we go through community updates, gaming news, and game releases for the week. Thursdays, today, are our RPG afternoons. So if you like role playing games, today is your day. Fridays are Franchise Fridays, and for Franchise Fridays, they're similar to Mondays. We can stream any game from any genre, but again, no horror, no role playing games. The exception being the game we stream on Fridays must be part of a larger series. So we tend to stream more AAA games on Fridays and more indie games on Mondays. Not always, but usually. Saturdays are Spooky Saturdays, so if you like horror games and all things creepy, join us then. And Sundays, I tend to take off as well. That is a more of a family and friends day for me. So if any of those stream themes are of interest to you, then I encourage you to drop me a follow, and I hope to see you sometime during the week. And now, with our opening announcements out of the way, let us return to the stream of the day. Again, we are here for RPG Afternoons, and this is Xenogears from Squaresoft. And General Organa is here. Hello, General Organa. How are you doing today? I say cheers to you with my freshly brewed cup of coffee. So, where are we at in Xenogears? So, I would say last Thursday, if you were not here, or maybe you weren't here for the whole stream, 3 main events happened. The first event, well, I'm just going to give them to you, not necessarily in order. The first event is that we liberated Nissan from a Solaris invasion. So, yay. Two, we retrieved our first Omni gear for Bart. It looks a lot like Brigandier, only it's a bit flashier and supposedly way more powerful. And the third thing we did was let me see here. We defeated Shakan once and for all. So, what are we doing today? I have no idea. But I think the chapter in the game will give us a clue. So, let's load it up. They probably tell you, like, once you've completed your next objective, like, maybe we should go here, maybe we should do this. I don't remember. But luckily, the chapters always kind of tell you. There we go. Gate to Babel. That's right. That's right. So Faye is taking a party with him to go and adjust the gate at Babel. I don't think this is even the party I was planning to bring with me. I think between now, or not now, well, I guess you could say that. Between now and last Thursday, I was going to go do some more Deathblow grinding off stream, but I never got around to that. So I will swap these back out. I know Bart really wanted to go with me to adjust the lens. So we're going to bring Bart. And I think the other person we were supposed to bring was Ellie. So we shall do that. But yes, we're supposed to fly our airship to the top of the Tower of Babel and do something there. I'm not sure what. I know we're supposed to, like, tilt a mirror. And then I know there's supposed to be another team who's going back to tilt another mirror on top of a floating thing that we liberated. So we'll see. But we've been playing the game now for 115 hours, 7 minutes, and 16 seconds. And like I said last time, I think we're about halfway through. So this might be like a 200-hour game for us, which is pretty crazy. It looks like we could really use a rest, too. Look at that. Phase at 0 EP. Did I leave them? I wonder if I left them in the grinding area. I bet I did. Let's see. Load file. And let me plug my earbuds in. Yep. That's what it was. I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to be doing some Deathblow grinding, so let me get them ready. And then I brought them both down here. And then I didn't do that at all. I got sucked into playing more Borderlands 3. Well, that's what happens when you have so many fun games to play. So let's wander out of here. We might get into a fight on the way out. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Now, do I have their... Let me see here. I do. Good. I have their list here. Yeah, of the moves I was trying to get them to learn. Okay. So with Faye, he's just defending. We'll do a little Deathblow grinding, just trying to get out of this place. This is probably the only fight we're going to get into here. But these are excellent, excellent enemies to do Deathblow grinding on. Just because if you're properly equipped with your armor, they only ping you for a single damage. The only other moves they really have is they can drain all of your EP, which stinks. But outside of that, they're very grind friendly. So next is Bart. Bart is trying to learn a move called Bracer. So that's square, triangle, X. Wait, what? That didn't make sense. Maybe I hit the buttons too fast. Maybe that's what it was. I think that's probably what it was. Let's see. Rico should be... He's learning Dragon Fist, so that's 3 triangles and an X. So 1, 2, 3, And then X. And Faye defends. And they've just drained my entire party of EP. Alright, Bart, let's try this again. Square. Triangle. There we go, and X. Good, 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 good. That's what it was. I hit the buttons too fast last time. Faye defends. And triangle. 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 X. Alright, Bard again. Square. Triangle. Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. That's why it's a little irksome when you're trying to learn death blows. Like, against these guys, they only have 6 HP. But if you hit the buttons fast enough when they're ready to attack, then even if the enemy would die after the first hit, your character will still do all of their moves in the death blow, or trying to learn the death blow, and then the enemy will die afterwards. But you have to hit it like quickly in sequence. If not, they'll just die after the first hit or two. So that's why, like, almost as soon as the character hops over, I'm like spamming buttons. But you really do have to wait until it says, like, okay, push a button. If you push a button before it tells you to push a button, then you'll skip a button in the sequence. Faye defends. Bart gets another shot. Okay, see, now it says push a button. So, square, triangle, X. There we go. We got it. See, even if he would have died after the first hit, or if he would have been reduced to 0 HP after the first hit, he still would not have died until the other 2 hits went through. And we're going to finish it with him. So, triangle, 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 X. And no one learned any death blows, but they probably made progress. We'll see once we get back up top. Okay. Now let's get back to our sub. This is a really, really great place to grind. Go down, yes. Maybe this Sunday I'll do another Xenogears Deathblow grinding stream, because I really do want them to learn all of their death blows. Because once your characters learn all of their death blows, they become ridiculously overpowered. Let's go this way, down the elevator. And we're going to go over here to our barracks and get some rest to restore all of their EP. I also don't know, after we get to the top of Babel Tower, if we're then going to be put in charge of the B team. Oh, I was going the wrong way there. For the second half of the mission. Alright. Talk to Margie to switch party members. Okay, so Bart was all fired up, from what I remember, about going to the Babel Tower. Faye has to go. I think Rico was the one being left out. I know Doc wanted to go, but he actually said he was going to sit out, even though you can pull him in if you really want to. Yeah. We are going to swap in Ellie. And then, if I have to, B team is going to be led by Dr. Seaton. And then Rico's probably going to be in it. And maybe Maria. I kind of regret not bringing Billy with me to take down. Well, no, Shakan's not Stout. No, they're different characters. But it may be Maria. Okay. All right. Now back to the bridge. And save here. We are currently anchored at Shavat. Leave Shavat. Babel Tower! We just get to land at the top, right? We don't have to go through the whole tower again, do we? I hope not. Okay, good. This seems like, other than maybe a cutscene and a boss fight, this is going to be like a really short chapter. Doc, what should we do? Look up. That is a reflection mirror. The Fort Jasper beam will be reflected off that and destroy the gate. Let us hurry to the control room while our pursuers are still gone. I'm not going to save here just in case something bad happens and I want to do something else. There goes the airship. Yo, Wipeout. What's up? Well then, shall we go too? I took Bart with me. Why is he here? Oh, it was Bart. It was Bart who wanted to go to the other place. That's right, it was Bart's idea to fire the gun. Alright, then I do have to reset. See, now I'm glad I didn't save. Reset game. So we started up. I had left the characters in Shavat to do Deathblow grinding, which I didn't do. Though I might do that this Sunday. And I walked them out. They got into a fight on the way out. Then I hit up the barracks to get some sleep to restore all of their EP and HP. I swapped party members to who I thought was supposed to go into the tower, and then I docked at Babel Tower and tried to go up, and then it swapped party members on me, and I feel like I'm trying to remember who I had in my party before I swapped in Bart and Rico, because I only put them in the party to do Deathblow grinding in Shavat. But that's the party I tried to take in with me, Faye, Bart, and Ellie. But I think it was Bart who really was like gung ho about firing the big gun, so that's why it took him out of my party, and it put Doc in there. But I don't want Doc in this party because Doc already said like he would like to go, but he's not going to go. He's going to stay here. But you still have the option of pulling him in anyway. So I would rather allow him to do what he wants and to, I guess, be part of B Team. So instead of Bart, then, I'm going to take Ellie with me, and I'm also going to take Maria with me. Because we met Maria on the top of the Tower of Babel anyway, so I mean, I don't think she had mentioned having any like unique knowledge of the place, or at least of how to adjust the mirrors. But she's been there before, so that's something. I feel kind of out of it, but the important stuff is about to begin, right? Maybe. Change party members? Yes. Alright, swap out... Let's do this a different way. Swap out Ellie for Maria, and then swap Ellie for Bart. There we go, I want her closer to Bart. And there we go. Now, just to make sure, they all have full HP and EP, right? Yes, okay. Alright, save again. We are currently anchored at Shavat. Leave Shavat. Okay. To Babel Tower. I think it's still stuck Doc with me. Doc, what should we do? Look up. I tried. I tried to leave Doc. Whatever. That is a reflection mirror. The Fort Jasper beam will be reflected off that and destroy the gate. Let us hurry to the control room while our pursuers are still gone. So who else is in my party then? Maybe it just always puts the proper people in your party that are supposed to be with you. That could be it. I don't know. Alright, well before we go any further, I'm using up so many of these note cards. Let me get a fresh note card, but then I have probably over 100 note cards. Do it. You can do it. There we go. All a little stuck together. Status and skills. Okay. And I just want to write down their strongest skills and their elements. So we have Fae. This should be pretty easy. Because, I mean, we have Ellie with us if we have to go in our gears, which we're in our gears, and she has air rod, so that makes every fight easy. And then if for some reason we have to hop out of our gears, well, then we have access to every single death blow. So it's this is pretty much a power party right here. Okay. Faye and Coho, which is non-elemental. That's X, X, and then he has Bouquet. And I don't have to write down the button combos for every character just for Faye, because they're all the same. Chai K. Kake. Sui K. I like the Kake one. It sounds like you're taking a dump on the enemy. I'm going to take a big Kake on you. And, alright. And Fuike is 4 triangles and an X. And then Chai K is 2 triangles, square and X. Kake is triangle, square, triangle X. And Suike is square, triangle, triangle, X. Okay. Fuke, Chaike, Kake, Suike. And if I remember right, these are arranged in terms of the elements alphabetically. So it's air, earth, fire, water. So Fuke is wind or lightning, Chaike is earth, Kake is fire, and then Suike is water. And you can kind of, if you have like the other characters in your party, you could like easily confirm this by just going to Ellie. So Ellie is Sting Kick, and I'm not going to write down like the button combos. I'll just write down the name of the moves. So Sting Kick is her non-elemental, and then after that comes a Nemo Zap, and a Nemo Zap that sounds like a air lightning move. They are arranged in terms of how funny they sound. Suike my kake. Suike my kake. Screaming. Terra Charge, that's Earth. Thermo Thump is Fire. And Aqua Frost is Water. Okay. And then Doc is Uigi for non-elemental, Willow Wind for air, Rare Earth for earth, Hellfire for fire, and Tsunami Ice for water. Okay, I'm done. Screamer, definitely naughty. Double Shock, very naughty. Thermo Thump, super naughty. Mufu best move. Okay, they are ready. I guess let's save here. And there goes our airship. Morgana has redeemed Hydrate. Very well. Cheers, Morgana. Well then, shall we go to... Oh, now they let me choose my own party. Okay. So I don't get to choose the party that goes to the lens, but I do get to choose B team. Okay. Well, Bart has to be there. Wait, can I take Billy out? Let me see. I can't. Billy's locked in. Oh, I was worried about that. Okay. So it's going to be Billy, Bart, Billy Bart, and All of my power characters are in the other team. So who should be third? Rico? Maria? Choo Choo? I don't want Choo Choo. I like Choo Choo, but I'm trying to like be as story focused as I can on this mission. I guess it makes sense maybe for Billy to be in it because he has maybe some technical knowledge. Bart because it's kind of like his gun. I feel like Maria. We'll see, though. It might just give me the party it wants to anyway, whatever party that might be. Okay, we're here. Oh no. So it dropped us off. I thought we were just gonna like walk inside and just start pressing buttons and twisting dials. It put us back into the dungeon part where we actually have to like walk and make progress through. Oh, we have to do part of this dungeon again. Oh my gosh. My most hated dungeon in all of RPG-ness, and I have to do it again. The game makes you do it twice. I mean, you don't have to do the whole thing twice, but still. What's that over there? Oh. Whatever. Ugh. Wait, what's that? Okay. I thought maybe I could jump on this pipe right there and then jump up, like walk up the pipe and there'd be something up there. That would be pretty cool if it did that. I don't think it does that. Does it do that? No, I can't. I can't jump on the pipe. I just get pushed off. All right. Hey, where are we going? The mirror control room is below us. Oh, is it? I don't know where I'm going. So, I have to go back the way that I came? Or is it down here somewhere? Oh, that's the door right there, isn't it? Okay. I will control the mirror. You hold off the enemy. The enemy? Oh. Well, I actually feel more comfortable. With this team, I feel comfortable either inside or outside of the gears. It doesn't really matter. Is it going to be okay, Doc? We must do it. Let me see if I can alter the volume in my earbuds here. Turn it down a little bit. Oh, that's its default volume. I thought I had it cranked up. I guess let's turn it back up a little bit then. Yeah, I'll turn it back up all the way. Alright. I am counting on you. He's counting on us. Okay. Is that too bright? No, I guess not. Looks a little too bright. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Okay. I am counting on you. I don't know, it's kind of too dark. I guess we'll just leave it there. Alright. Alright. Let's do our part. Oh, we're gonna get back in our gears and hold off the enemy that way? He's basically operating this upside down. Doc Smart. Billy. Billy. Do you read? We are ready here. Commence firing. I wonder if there's any combat in this part at all. If there isn't, I'm fine with that. It could all be story. Nope, we're gonna get some fighting. You are... Domina? Wait, do you suppose they've figured out our plan? Of course. The ancient mobile gun platform floating above Ignis. And this reflector here at Babel Tower. I know of your plan to use them together to destroy the gate generator below the Ethos headquarters. But, of course, I won't let you do it. For the Commander's honor and the pride of the elements. Oh, I can't use elemental stuff. Good. I'm glad she said that. You need to be more flexible. Here I come! Oh, so those 4 elementals that said they would go instead of letting the commander go because he wasn't well enough yet. 2 are coming after this team and 2 are going after the other team. Alright, so Kelvina and Domina. Well, first things first, booster. Blade Gash, Earth Sword attack. I guess that just made that person's attack Earth-based. Faye, booster. Marine Basher. Alright, Ellie. Get him. Special options. Air rods. Oh, that's right. And it attacks everyone. This is going to be fun. Enemy all. I forgot about that. I was thinking, who should I target? It's like, oh, that's right, I don't have to target. It's all of them. That was a one-hit KO. She's so OP. I love it. Instant end of battle. And Creepy's here! Creepy has redeemed hello, I'm new to stream. Well, welcome Creepy to our stream for the very first time. Again, happy to have you. How you doing, Creepy? Creepy says, New York strip, mashed taters and salad, dinner's good. Sounds like it. Very nice. 25,512 XP. 1 EP drive. What is an EP drive? And 10,000 gold. I'll have to check that out later. That sounds like something Ellie might want to use. Max EP up. Ooh. I don't think that would really work for her, though. Because her big move doesn't use... It uses fuel. It doesn't use, like, ether. I'm guessing Billy is the brain here, so I'm guessing he's going to be operating the machinery, which is why Doc talked to him, and then it's going to be up to Maria and Bart to hold off the enemies, which is fine, because I don't like fighting with Billy. Let us begin our preparations. Preparations to help Hyuga. Codename Preparation H. There's some time until the launch. I wonder if Seaton's okay. Radar response. From the size, they're probably gears. Maybe I'll give it to Maria. Either in or out of gear, Maria really uses a lot of EP. Terafita. Tolone! Tolone! Oh, there you are! All right already. So you were serious? You're really gonna reflect a big laser off a mirror? Pretty stupid. Inverted pull-ups are really tough. But I can do 300 pull-ups, you know? She's a little airbrained, isn't she? Angling it? That is a really cool screenshot right there, though, of like the floating saucer type base. I like that. That's almost like a picture that you would like hang on your wall. I don't know, maybe not for some people. I think it looks cool. For the drop ratio? Drop ratio in the atmosphere will be huge. I don't know what that means. Here they come. Arg! We're so close to launching. I'm going out to return fire. Billy, you gonna be okay? I have to do it. Try to get a shot off while we hold them back. Good luck. Let me handle it. Alright, so this B team isn't bad here. We have Bart's souped up Brigandier, and then we also have Maria's mech, which is really tough. I can't believe you'd even think of such a stupid plan. Who'd have thought? She's like the human version of Choo Choo, without the Chew lingo. Hey! Never know until you try. Keep talking while you can. Domina and Kelvena should have taken over Babel Tower by now. You get out of here now! Good! Alright, this is going to be a bit tougher. But I don't think it'll be too tough. Sky Hinge. Dang! Holy hell. Brand Growl. That wasn't bad. Okay. Booster. And booster. Alright, Bart. Ether Machine. Wild Smile. Yay, accuracy evasion down. Good. And now, what can she do? I forgot totally what she can do. What does she have here? No ether attacks. Special options? Oh. Oh my. Missile pod. Enemy area attack. Gravity cannon, enemy all. Ooh, that's a lot of fuel though. You know what? We're gonna go for it. How much fuel does she have? We're gonna try it. Gravity cannon! That didn't do that much damage. That was like 2,000 damage. That was like barely anything. And that was a lot of fuel for barely anything. I feel really lucky I picked her mech though, because it's super tanky. Okay. We're gonna go with Ether Machine, Wild Smile on the other enemy. Okay. I guess we're just gonna attack. And we're gonna start focusing on this one, because this one's way stronger. Fuel 10. And Bart, what else you got on you, Bart? What else can you do besides Wild Smile? You've got elements, but I don't think you want to do that because these are elements. We can do Heaven Sent, but I've tried Heaven Sent, and his Heaven Sent move sucks. It hits for like 5 damage. Like, it's ridiculous. What's this? Yggdrasil Depth Charge. Enemy area. We can try it. Last time I did this, though, it did 0 damage. Literally 0. But we'll see what happens. Zero damage. We're just going to have to use raw attacks. That's it. There's no other way around this. Attack. Heal 10. And Dynafite. $25.87. That's not too bad. Run, grow. Bart. Attack. Heal 10. Oh, we beat it? Oh, heck yeah. I thought that was going to be a lot harder. Nice. Well, then we should be fine, then. Maria, attack. Heal 10. Easy. Oh, yeah, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Heal 10. And beat Serpent. 1964. Maria, heal 10. And Dynafite. $3,000 damage. We did it! Yes! Bart levels up. HP max plus 12, EP max plus 1, attack plus 1, and ether defense plus 1. 10,000 gold. Now, Billy, shoot! Fire! We gonna get a cool cutscene? We are. He missed! That stinks. Ooh, that was close. We did not get a direct hit. Billy, we cannot hold out much longer. If you miss this one, it is over. Aim well. So is there going to be more fighting now? I guess so. Round 2. I'll let you off easy this time. Next time is for real. Darn, we blew it. How long will it hold? I'm going. We're not boosted anymore. You know what? I'm going to give this a shot. Instead of boosting, I'm just going to do it. Special options, air odds. Ellie OP. Well, Ellie's mech is OP. Another EP drive. Nice. And 10,000 gold. Creepy says work. Alright, Creepy. Have a good shift. Missed! Don't worry about it. Bart! Calm down and aim! Those two are back. Now I am going to boost here. Because that pterodactyl transformers freaking... That thing hits super hard. At least when it hits Bart, it hits super hard. Maria's mech can take just about anything. Maria's mech could probably solo these two. And I don't think we're even going to use, like, Wild Smile on these two, because it didn't really do anything last time. Let's do... Booster. And Booster. Attack. Heal 10. And attack. Heal 10. Aw, you pinged her for 600. Attack! Beat Serpent! Nice, 2,000 damage. And attack. Heal 10. And Dynamite. $2,600 damage. Nice. One left. Attack, Field Head. Attack, Field Head. Oh, it can heal itself. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Field Head. Beat Serpent. And attack. Field Head. Dynamite. Attack! Fuel 20! Oh, is it going to heal again? Nope. This one could be a headache if it just constantly healed itself, but I guess it's not quite smart enough to do that. Attack! Fuel 20! We got it! And Maria levels up. HP max plus 2, EP max plus 1, defense plus 1, evade percent plus 1, and ether defense plus 1. A vitality drive and an ether drive. Aren't these permanent? 10,000 gold. Aren't the drives like permanent upgrades? Creepy answer stream elements question of the week. Any plans for St. Patrick's Day this Friday? Which is tomorrow, actually. Creepy says, I plan to work. Not, I am going to work. I'm not sure what that means, Creepy. Does that mean, like, you're not going to work? As in, like, you're not going to your job, but you're planning to do, like, work around the house? Dynafight? Well, I would rather survive the fight, but okay. If those are your orders, boss. You answered the question, and you said have a good shift. Oh, I see. Okay. Go! Alright. Shot number 2. No, it looks like that one almost overheated the ship a little bit there. Ha! Lamb's taste. Taste! I thought I told you to shut up. Did it work this time? Did we get it? Doc laughs. Billy, you did it! The plan succeeded! Great! Somehow it worked. Darn. Too late. What should we do, Domina? We'll continue this later. Let's go, Kelvena. Ellie, I didn't want to be your enemy. But since our motives are different, guess there was no choice. We'll meet again, and settle, I guess, this next time. So, there is only one gate left on the surface. The problem is its location. But Queen Zephyr said there are 3 on Earth and 1 in Solaris. According to Shakan's report, each gate is placed in a triangle around Solaris. Let us look at the map given by the Queen, which describes the area before the gates were placed. This is how the land actually looks like on the other side of the invisible barrier. So wait, that was it? We destroyed the second gate. We didn't have to do anything else. We didn't have to blast a hole in the earth and then try to make our way inside the hole in the earth to go find the gate and then destroy it that way. The laser just did it for us. Okay. I wonder if we could go there though and explore. I might try that. Okay. This is how the land actually looks like on the other side of the invisible barrier. The gates should be set up somewhere here on this map. First, the Ignis Gate is here. The Ethos headquarters in Aquavi is here, so... Well, logically thinking, the next place could be here or... here. One of the two. Well, that's true. Depends on how you form the triangle. It seems like it'd be on the landmass, though, up in the northwest, rather than just in the water somewhere. I mean, it could be underwater, I guess. North or south, huh? Well, at least we have even chances of guessing which. Oh, do I get to guess? That'd be kind of cool. What if we try both ways? Isn't that all it takes? That would be difficult. I doubt they expected the second gate to be destroyed. So I'm sure they'll be serious next time. We'd better plan it carefully, but quickly. In any case, we will not be able to avoid Gebler's interference, will we? Doc, Ellie, where exactly is Solaris located? There is only a map of Solaris in Solaris. Oh, that's convenient. I didn't even know the area of this land until I arrived here. Even in Gebler? The relations with Earth are only revealed to commanders. If that's the case, even Billy's father may not know it. Josiah left there in the middle of it. Sigurd and I were smugglers. Oh. And did not have the time to look out the window. On top of that, when going through the gate from Solaris, we transfer to other places by using the environmental plane between each gate. Remember when we made contact with the Kislev Gate in the Goliath? I think so. The same thing happens, and we lose all sense of where we were before. Even if the gate divides the other space, can't you recognize its topography? Like mountains, jungles, and so on? I don't think there were mountains. More like we were surrounded by the ocean. Oh, so maybe it is at sea. Ocean. Then it can't be the north. This is the pole. It's all covered with snow. Then it's settled. The location of the gate is south of here. The center of the triangle is only the ocean. If the gates are placed in the highest point in the north, the center will be the continent. Hence, it coincides with Ellie's story. You may be right. Wait a minute. There shouldn't be any facility over the ocean. Then, underwater? But the whole area around here is deep. If it exists, it must be deep down. Oh, so they live in Atlantis. I like that emote right there that Faye just pulled off. Just turned around, he's like... The Yggdrasil is a submarine, right? Then what's the problem? You're crazy! It is a submarine, but not a bathyscaphe. A what? A bathyscaphe? What is that? I'm gonna look that word up. Xenogears is teaching me new words. Bathyscaphe, a free-diving deep-sea vessel consisting of a large floating hull with a crewed observation capsule attached to its underside, usually capable of reaching full ocean depths. Ah. So I guess what he's saying is his ship is submersible, it can go underwater, but it might not be able to withstand the pressure of traveling all the way down to the sea floor. Okay. It isn't made for deep-sea exploration. The water pressure would crush us instantly. Oh, look at that. I was right. Thank you, dictionary. We have a problem. We may be able to use the bathyscaphes or gears used by the salvagers. Salvager? Right, that's it! The captain of the Thames must have tons of them. He owes us from last time. Let's go to the Thames. It may be our best choice for now. Shall we go to the Thames? So, there's one surface gate left. Ramsus, he couldn't defend it. What is the purpose of his existence? Once trash, always trash. How much can one really expect? However, it must not be aligned before the Animus data is retrieved. You are right. There is a higher probability of not getting the proper type. As it was in the past. We can't allow the lambs to go free yet. Who cares about the gate anyways? Krelian. This can't be. The panic has spread to Etranank. Those fools we call citizens are easily manipulated by the Emperor's words alone. You think Cain will be receptive? His body's already at the limit. He can't hold out much more. As usual, a clone may be used. Those fools won't know the difference. And even if the barrier fails, it still will not be like the disaster before. Anyhow, if I recall, there's some very intriguing data on that memory cube. And what is that? The mother. The mother? Indeed. It is probable that the mother exists among the lambs. Are you telling us our mother is somewhere else? Why didn't we notice that sooner? The sign of the mother. Her persona only appears after she reaches a certain age. Hmm. They're looking for Mother. It's like Sephiroth looking for Genova. There is also a high probability that she transmigrated into the anti-type. The anti-type. That woman from Nissan? Here, I would like to use that nanotechnology product. Emeralda. What you retrieved from the Thames? Why? To be sure, as Mother says, that nanomachine colony, that artificial organism, was a creation between the contact and the anti-type 4,000 years ago. The Mother's memory. Yes, that is it. We can probably attain some kind of reaction. But even if we obtain no reaction, and if Emeralda is destroyed, I've already gathered all the data I need. Any loss of it will have no consequence to the plan. All right. They do need to heal. First, let's save, though. Alright, what's the name of the new chapter? Gate 3, The Deep. I guess this is my default party, the party they want me to use here. Faye, Doc, and Bart. I would say the story isn't really going... I mean, I don't know if it's going the way I think it's going to go. Like, it's really heavily focusing around Bart right now, and Ellie, and to some degree even Billy. Not really his character, but like where he came from. But we just touched on Rico's story, and that was pretty much it. So I thought he'd play a bigger role, and maybe he will. Maybe he will. I'm going the wrong way. Before I swamp them out, I want to heal them. Oh, that's right. I got those items. Let me see those items. Okay, we have 2 EP drives. Increases maximum EP plus 5. Yeah, these are permanent effects. Okay. Vitality drive increases defense value. And Ether drive increases ether value plus 1. So... this is basically giving us a larger mana pool. That's making our magic attacks hit harder. And this is making us buff our defense. Okay. So... I'm gonna go with... oh, I can't even use this, can I? Because if I try, yeah, it's gonna force me to use on one of these people who are currently in my party. That's something else I would change. Like, if I remade Xenogears, just as like a quality of life thing, I would make it so that, so long as it makes sense in terms of the story, whenever you have an item to use, or whenever you have an item that you want to equip on a character, or an item that you want to equip on a gear, that you're able to do it for any character, not just the characters in your party. Like, story-wise, it would make sense I could do that now because all characters are aboard the same ship. And it's just kind of annoying that I have to go talk to Margie to swap out characters, and then with that character in my party, then I can do this, then I can like give them items or equip stuff and then swap them out of my party. There's no need for that. There's no reason for that. Like, I think I can understand why they did that in this game, and it's because it's the easier way of handling things. Because maybe they didn't want to program or go through the extra work of saying, well, the game will let you do what I'm talking about, like equip items on different characters, so long as they're all aboard the same ship or the same vessel or whatever. Instead, they just said, let's make this easy on ourselves, so long as the character's in your party, you can do it. So, could be like a programming thing. Let me see who else needs to heal, and I'll go get them healed up as well. Ellie's fine. Billy's fine. Rico's fine. Choo Choo is fine. And Maria is fine. Okay. But for some reason, only they took damage. That's weird. Hold on. Let me go back to the character select screen. Okay, so first, and I wish you could go through all their stats too. Like, that's something else. Like, let's say I wanted to boost a character's defense, right? Now, I'm probably going to use it on Faye. But if I wasn't, and let's just say I wanted to look through my characters, and I wanted to use it on the character that has the weakest defense, the only way I would figure that out would be to actually have to write down their defense values, swap them out with other party members, write down their defense values, and then swap them out again, especially since you can't swap out the main character, Faye. So I would have to write down these two, swap out, write down those two, swap out, write down those two, swap out, write down her defense. And then I would have the answer to who has the weakest defense. Then I would have to swap that character back into my party if they weren't already in my party, and then use the item on them. Like, that's a headache. Like, that's... I mean, I understand early game, but again, if I were to remake this game, that is definitely a change I would like to see in here. Like, you can't even... I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see if I can view all their stats. I don't think I'll be able to, but maybe you can. Let's see. Status. Faye. Seaton. Bart. Faye. No, you can't. You can't look at you have to swap them into your party. That is irksome. Okay. What I feel like doing is this. I feel like giving Faye the defense buff, and then when it comes to the making the EP stronger or hit harder, I want to give that to Ellie. I mean, Ellie is already OP, but I like to make my OP characters even more OP. Excuse me. And then when it comes to making their EP or mana pools bigger, since I have two of those, I kind of want to give one to Ellie and then give the other one to Maria, because Maria really depends on her MP in and out of her gear, because her physical attacks are so puny that she really does have to rely on her gear like almost exclusively for physical combat. Maybe I could give them both to her, actually, because there's such a big difference between her MP level and Ellie's MP level. Like, look at that, 87 and 58. That's pretty massive. I think if I give them both to Maria, that would jump her MP permanently up by 10. So she'd be at 68. That's at least a bit better. But the wild card for me is also Choo Choo. Like, I don't remember what Choo Choo does. I think Choo Choo is more of a healer, but yeah, I don't recall. And I'm trying to think about what else they do. When it comes to EP, Bart's pretty useless except for Wild Smile. Dr. Seaton is good for defense, and healing, like healing and elemental defense. But other than that, he never uses MP, and I barely use his elemental barriers anyway. Faye, same thing. I only ever really use his MP to heal. Other than that, he's not that useful in terms of MP. Ellie is a wild card in herself. If she's in her gear, her air rods is like the strongest move in the game, at least so far. If she's out of her gear, then every time I've used her MP, it heals the enemy. Which reminds me a lot of Bart, actually. Whereas Bart, whenever he uses his like special option while he's in his gear, I've only used it twice so far against two different enemies, and it's done 0 damage both times. So it's kind of a funny, like, garbage ability. Though I have a theory that maybe it did 0 damage because both enemies I used it against were flying enemies, but that's probably not true either, because in the last fight he used it against that mech or that gear that looked kind of like a tiger or a panther, and it still hit for 0 damage, and that was ground-based, so I have no idea what it's for. Maybe it's... No, I don't know what it's for. Billy, I hate Billy. If Billy were deleted from the game, I'd be fine with that. Or if you were just a story character. If you were just a story NPC that couldn't join you, I'd be fine with that too. Rico, I like Rico. I would like to eventually use Rico more. I just feel like the story really hasn't gotten back around to focusing on him yet. When it does, I want to use him almost all the time. Choo Choo, I don't know enough about Choo Choo's abilities, so I'm going to put Choo Choo in temporarily just to see what Choo Choo does. And I'm going to put in Maria, because I'm at least going to give Maria one of those mana pool abilities. Okay. Alright. What do you do, Choo Choo? Forest Dance. Forest Dance restores HP to a single ally. Okay. I also wonder how that would work. Because when Choo Choo grows and gets really big, Choo Choo can still use Forest Dance to restore its own HP. I wonder what happens if you try to use that dance on a gear. It probably just, like, restores its defense. Just like when any other character who can heal tries to heal themselves while in a gear, it just, like, uses the defense or boosts the defense. Or cures the defense of the gear from negative status effects. Cooling Prayer. Removes physical effects. Okay. Murm Prayer. Removes mental effects. Play Dead. Enemy ignores you, that's funny. Can only use on yourself. I can see that being useful. Like, if you want to cycle in Choo Choo and have Choo Choo really just act as your main healer, then you can click on Play Dead at the beginning, and then you can just have Choo Choo dedicated to do nothing but heal, and the enemy won't target Choo Choo. Maiden's Kiss removes KO status. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I actually didn't realize that Choo Choo could do that, or if I did, I forgot. That would only be useful, though, at least I think, outside of a gear. Okay. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to... She has Robo Beam. Shoot Head Laser Beam, Robo Missile. Wait, that's single enemy. Shoot Rear Missiles, Robo Punch, Enemy Area, Mega Punch, Physical Attack, Robo Kick, Enemy Area, Giga Kick, Physical Attack, Graviton Gun, Enemy All, Sealed Weapon, Gravity Gun. Oh, that's right, that got unlocked. That's 30 EP. That is a freak ton of EP. Why is her EP so different, though? Like, why is her so low compared to Ellie's? I'm not going to give Choo Choo any boosts right now, but I do want to swap out Choo Choo for Ellie and see why their EP pools are so different, because they're about the same level. It has to be with what they're equipped with. I mean, it could also have something to do with that. Their base stats are different, but... Let me see. Because really, Maria should kind of be equipped with the same stuff Ellie's equipped with. Because they both rely heavily on EP. Okay. So, Ellie has her Dynamite Rod, unless she gets a weapon. Silver Beret, Ruby Helmet, Battle Dress, Ether Doubler, Warmail, Econometer. Maria, Econometer, has EP usage in battles. Oh. Ellie, and instead of that, has the Ether Doubler. Use twice the EP to create twice the effect. I see. So actually, Maria has more EP than Ellie. So Ellie is always consuming twice the EP, but she's hitting twice as hard. That's why her air rods hit so hard. Whereas Maria has the Econometer because she's really reliant on her EP, and so really, she doesn't have 58 EP. She has 116 EP. Because she's only using half. I see, I see. Well, if that's the case, then let's get items, and we're going to go down, and EP drive increases maximum EP by 5. We're going to use one of these on Maria, and we're going to use the other one on Ellie. Okay. And then Ether drive increases ether value by 1. So who has an ether attack that I want to use to hit harder? I want to use this on Rico. No, I'm just kidding. I want to use this. That's kind of a hard choice, really. I want to use it on either Maria or Ellie. It just depends. Like, if I use it on Ellie, it's going to be beneficial for her when she's in gear boss fights. Outside of that, I really don't know how useful it's going to be. With Maria, like, she can't do physical attacks. She really has to rely on her EP the whole time. I'll do this. What are their EP stats at right now? Maria is at 53 EP, and Ellie's at 58 EP. That's a tough one. I think I'm going to give it to Ellie. And the reason I think I'm going to give it to Ellie is because she's more of a main character. Like, the characters I tend to fall back on using are Faye, Ellie, Dr. Seaton. And so, just because I use her more, I think I'm going to give it to her. But I could just as easily give it to Maria. If I had two of them, I'd probably give them both to Ellie just to round up her EP to 60. But after that, I would start working on Maria. If I had 3 of them, I'd give 2 to Ellie, 1 to Maria. Okay. Ether Drive, Ellie. Now Vitality Drive increases defense value by 1. We're going to give that to Faye. And okay. Let's go rest up because now they're short on EP. All right. I'm happy with that. Now, going through my cards here. Okay. My Xenogears cards. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. That's fine. Then we'll save and then we'll do some checking from see if there's any new gear that we can buy. I was thinking about going to the gear hangar and checking there, but I went the wrong way. But we can also check for new accessories. I have nothing to look back on that I regret. How may I be of service? Weapons accessories. Nothing new. I hope I can be of such service again. I'm sure you can, son. I'm sure you will. What do you want to do with your gear? I want to make it stronger. If I can. Inventory hasn't updated yet. Shavat still has better gear than what's aboard Bart's sub. Okay. Alright. Also, let me make a note of who on this card, who the party was that it wanted me to use for the story going forward, and that was Faye, Bart, and Dr. Seaton. You know what I think would also be a cool gimmick for an RPG? Just for like the story, is if you entered a situation where one of your party members had to sacrifice themselves and be permanently removed from the party. And the way the game shows which character sacrificed themselves would be the character on the bottom of your party list, because it would assume that that's the character that like you're the least interested in using. So for example, here it would be Rico, because Rico's at the bottom. And so like I think a lot of players wouldn't even realize, like they would talk to other people and be like, didn't it suck when like Rico had to sacrifice himself to save the whole party? And they'd be like, what? Rico sacrificed himself? For me, it was Bart, or for me, it was Maria or Billy. I'm like, what? Why was it different? And then they figure it out. It's like, oh, it was whoever was at the bottom of your party list. That would be kind of cool. And then that would actually have an impact on the story going forward, as far as like who sacrificed themselves and who is still alive. Okay, now if the game will let us, I think we're actually going to just go and do some more death blow grinding, which is not really something I plan to do this stream, but I feel like the game is really starting to pick up in terms of story, and I do want my characters to be sort of at their peak power levels when they go into combat, and it has been splitting us up more too into two separate parties. So it may just do that more, and if it does, I don't want to have one party full of OP characters and the other party that is like really struggling. So let's see where they're at on death blows. Bard is learning Bracer, right? That's square triangle X, and Rico is still learning Dragon Fist. That's 3 triangles and an X. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be kind of the goal for the rest of tonight's stream. So, we are done making story progress, but if you want to hang around and just talk more Xenogears or more RPGs or more video games, if the game lets me. I don't know if it's just on hard rails, but if it lets me, we're going to head back to Shavant. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Go ahead.